Tesla stock will jump up in price by 168% this winter. I'll be breaking down exactly why I believe this in today's video, so stay tuned. Welcome to Trade Daily, where we break down all the best stock market news. Like and subscribe to keep up to date with the stock market, and I really hope you enjoy this video. Tesla unveiled its long-awaited Semi, an 18-wheeler long-haul electric freight hauler, Thursday evening, after it was first announced 5 years ago. Tesla stock angled lower Friday before closing slightly up. On Thursday, Tesla held an event at its Nevada battery factory, celebrating the first deliveries of the Semi. The Tesla Semi has been 5 years in the making. First announced in 2017, and with deliveries now expected to begin, the first Tesla Semi trucks will go to PepsiCo in California. Pepsi placed its order for 100 EV when the Semi was first announced. CEO's Elon Musk did not specify how much the 18-wheeler costs. The Semi is capable of traveling an estimated 500 miles per charge, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 20 seconds, and recharging up to 70% of its range in half an hour, according to Tesla. That 500-mile range can be achieved while hauling 82,000 pounds of freight, according to the EV giant. In 2017, Tesla announced a semi-truck with a 500-mile range would cost $180,000. New conventional 18-wheeler semi-trucks are priced around $80,000 to $200,000 depending on estimates and models. If you're a truck driver and you want the most badass rig on the road, this is it, Musk said Thursday. Tesla stock edged down 1.4% Friday before closing up 0.08% during market trading. Tesla shares had jumped up Thursday before ending the day level. The stock had closed Wednesday at $194.70, up 7.7%. There are reports that Tesla Megacharger has a construction permit for PepsiCo's Modesto facility. Musk has also signaled there are plans to build out a long-haul truck charging network. CFR's senior equity analyst Garrett Nelson wrote Friday the firm forecasts strong demand for the Tesla Semi. We are bullish on demand for the Semi as Tesla moves forward with ramping production of the truck to 50,000 units in 2024, seeing considerable appetite from large corporations seeking to reduce their carbon footprints, Nelson wrote. Tesla produces 4 electric vehicles: the luxury Model S sedan and Model X SUV, as well as the Model 3 sedan and Model Y crossover. Additional models, the Roadster, Semi, and Cybertruck, have been pushed back multiple times. Musk says the Cybertruck is on track for early production mid-2023, with a Reuters report saying mass production will start at the end of 2023. Shipping out the first new Semis would mark a win in a year during which the EV giant has largely been a loser. Share prices have shed around 50% in 2022, retreating back to levels near when the company joined the S&P 500. The pullback has taken place as demand in China has softened. Musk's recent purchase of Twitter also appears to have had a negative impacted Tesla stock. The EV giant is also giving out $3,750 discounts in December on Model 3 and Model Y vehicles delivered in the US, Electrek reported Thursday. Tesla Semi unveiled with tri-motor setup, megawatt charging tech. The Tesla CEO unveiled the production version of the EV maker's long-awaited Tesla Semi, an all-electric Class 8 commercial semi-truck. The event, held at Tesla's Giga Nevada factory, marked the first deliveries of the Tesla Semi to client Pepsi, which intends to use the truck delivery Frito-Lay products out of the company's Modesto, CA facility. Semi-tractor trailer trucks, or 18-wheelers as they are commonly called, have a federally allowed limit of 80,000 total pounds of gross vehicle weight. Tesla's Semi will have a Tesla estimated range of 500 miles on a single charge, and that range can be achieved with a gross vehicle weight of 82,000 pounds. Tesla says federal regulations allow electric trucks to go 2,000 pounds above limit. It's a step change in technology in so many ways, Musk said at the event. In addition to its range and payload capacity, Tesla says the Semi has 3 times the power of a diesel truck, though with the efficiency of using less than 2 kWh of energy per mile. The Semi will use a tri-motor setup similar to the Plaid powertrain used in the high-end Model S and Model X cars, but with the ability of having 2 of those motors disengage when needed to boost efficiency. Tesla says this happens seamlessly. When just using the Semi without an attached trailer, Tesla says the Semi drives like a regular car and is quite fast given its electric powertrain. It looks like an elephant running around like Cheetah, Musk joked. In order to charge the Semi with its huge power needs, Tesla developed new megawatt-class chargers and cables to deliver 3 times the current density that used right now. These V4 charging cables will be coming to Tesla charging sites in the next year, and Tesla revealed as its one surprise that the upcoming Cybertruck will have the tech and capability to use the megawatt charge cable. Initial deliveries of the Semi have already begun to launch client Pepsi, Tesla confirming Pepsi has already used one of the Semi to deliver Frito-Lay products to the event in Nevada. Still to be determined is the actual power numbers for the electric powertrain system, though likely similar to Tesla's Plaid powertrain, official battery size, and cost of the vehicle. Also missing is the exact load capacity or the amount of cargo it can actually haul when you back up the weight of the Semi. Prices were not announced at the event, but when the Semi debuted in 2017, Tesla said the Semi would cost $180,000. The impact of the Inflation Reduction Act is a new variable here, adding $40,000 in incentives for clean energy commercial vehicles. It is likely Tesla will be able to raise the prices of the truck given the new incentives offered by the federal government. Of concern to trucking industry experts is how the real-world range of the vehicle will be affected by a full payload and a truck that likely weighs significantly more than a traditional Semi due to the batteries. The Tesla Semi contains 3 times as many batteries as a traditional Tesla EV. Recall that the Tesla Semi was slated for production in 2019 but was subsequently delayed. Though it's 3 years late, it seems the Semi may be worth wait if it can deliver all that it says in both an energy and cost-efficient way. 3 of the top growing stocks on Earth: high-growth tech stocks with a catalyst for the bull market that followed the Great Recession. Tech stocks have fallen out of favor with the market in 2022. Some of the most beaten-down names are still producing phenomenal growth. These stocks have a proven record of sharp growth that they're continuing to build upon. Fast-growing stocks were the driving force behind the market's 13-year climb following the Great Recession. Tech stocks, in particular, were the high-octane fuel that soared, where the Nasdaq Composite Index returned nearly 900% over that time frame, or more than twice what the S&P 500 did during those years. The tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 Index returned 1,250%. Yet tech stocks have stalled in 2022, as the index plummeted 29% this year. The big winners have turned into some of the biggest losers, but that's not true across the board. Some tech stocks that have been smartly growing sales and profits at a rapid pace over the past few years are still projected to continue on the same path into the future. The following 3 stocks showed not only some of the fastest rates of growth in earnings and revenue, but Wall Street forecasts earnings will maintain that pace going forward. Chinese social e-commerce platform Pinduoduo is the 3rd largest online retailer in the country behind Alibaba and JD.com. Yet where they have seen growth slow amid a regulatory crackdown on China's tech sector and a slowing economy, Pinduoduo continues to chug along. It just reported third-quarter results where sales of $5 billion soared 65% year-over-year, while profits quadrupled, handily outstripping analyst estimates. Pinduoduo makes 80% of its money from online marketing services, or the fees third-party sellers pay to list their products on its marketplace. That revenue jumped 58% for the period, while transaction services revenue, or the percentage of the sales Pinduoduo takes on every transaction, more than doubled from the year-ago period, reaching almost $1 billion. This growth occurred despite an exceedingly challenging environment for the Chinese economy, as Beijing's draconian zero-tolerance COVID policies have forced people into repeated and extended lockdowns. The government has signaled it may ease up on restrictions after protests against the brutal policies flared up in major cities across the country, which could benefit Pinduoduo going forward. It could unleash a welter of exchange for the e-commerce platform, justifying the hefty profit growth Wall Street forecasts. While not struggling to overcome crushing human rights violations, Shopify has sought to reignite the growth it enjoyed during the early stages of the pandemic when new businesses seemingly sprang up like mushrooms overnight, although the e-commerce platform provider has continued to expand rapidly. It's been at somewhat slower rates than what investors have become accustomed to, and stocks suffered. Shares are down 77% from a year ago. Yet where Amazon is still suffering from moderating growth, Shopify just broke Black Friday records, with currency-adjusted sales jumping 19% from last year and 27% surge in point-of-sales growth for Shopify merchants. The entire Black Friday to Cyber Monday weekend hit a record $7.5 billion in sales, a 21% rise from the year-ago period on a constant currency basis. That helps explain why Wall Street expects Shopify to bounce back strongly. They set a 1-year price target on its stock of almost $62 a share for an implied 66% gain. That's still well below the e-commerce platform provider's all-time high hit last year, but it indicates there is still a long runway of growth and appreciation ahead of the company. Tesla has long been a company the market loves to hate, but it's hard to argue with the record of success the electric car stock has enjoyed. It owns 2/3 of the EV market in the US, and while that's down from 71% last year, according to CNBC, it's still a remarkable achievement considering the influx of cheaper rivals that have flooded the market. Although S&P Global Mobility says the competition is nibbling at Tesla's heels, it is still the primary vehicle for the industry's growth, and consumers moving to EV are choosing Teslas over the competition. Moreover, they're coming from Honda and Toyota, two brands well respected for their highly fuel-efficient vehicles, but which so far have been slow to fully commit to all-electric cars. Tesla is also setting records in Norway for daily vehicle deliveries of EV that are coming from its Berlin Gigafactory. So far, 6,000 models have been delivered in Norway this year. I believe that the stock price could jump by 168% based on this news, as Tesla stock is gearing for a massive bull run. No doubt a more competitive market will prove challenging, but Tesla's solid performance and its expected continued investments indicate it will remain the dominant force in the industry for many years to come. This is why top analysts believe it will hit $2,000 before the end of the year.
And with that, we've come to the end of the video. I'd like to give a huge shout out to anyone who's made it this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd also like to make it clear that this is a news and entertainment video, not investment advice. You should always do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investments. Thank you all so much for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the chance to win up to $20,000 in Amazon gift cards, and we'll see you in the next video. If you want more crazy trade news, how about this video we did?